Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Marla, and I'm going to talk to you today about gratitude and Thanksgiving. Let's face it, this year has been a crazy year, and no, it's not a new normal, and it will never be a new normal. We need to go back to normal. But gratitude is a virtue, and gratitude equals justice. Because gratitude equals God. And when we are thankful for the things that we have, well, we can have thanks towards others. And our ability to give and to receive comes from God. And we're in this life because our life resembles that of Jesus. Well, it resembles Jesus' life on earth. And in these special times of Thanksgiving and Christmas, the best we could do is give ourselves to each other and be thankful. And that is true gratitude. Remember the story of the young couple who got married, and they really didn't have a lot of money, but they each had something that was beautiful. And the wife sold her hair to buy her husband a chain for his pocket watch. And he sold his pocket watch to buy his wife a comb. Remember that story? Who said that story? Anyways, that is a story of gratitude. And truly it is one of giving of yourself. And with that, I'd like to start off with, I differ with current practice in schools about deep learning and equity and how to teach kids and what to teach them and all those arguments going on right now about whether to teach on topics that are broad or teach on topics that are specific. I disagree, and here are my tips. First, I want to just touch on something. This COVID is a deception on the free world, and what's going to happen in the near future is we're going to be moving to a great economic reset and a very tyrannical and despotic form of government, where we, the individual people, have no control or power over what goes on in government. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm hopeful, and I am praying that Jesus is in control, that God is in control, and that we have an election according to His will. And I'm hopeful. So let me define my definition of what it means by deep learning from the perspective of Marla's teaching. Deep learning is when you are engaged with books and you're thinking and your thoughts and you're getting ideas and you're asking questions, and the teacher is subtly guiding you so that you can answer those questions, not the teacher. And it's hard. I don't believe I'm the best at this method, but I believe deep learning is when the student is actually engaged with the books that he is using and actually going above and beyond whatever the goal of the lesson or the teacher has in mind. So deep learning is where the student is involved and dictates what he wants or she wants to learn, not necessarily what the teacher wants to teach or her goals. And when that happens, that's where true learning happens. It's where true learning happened for me when I was in the paralegal program at an ABA accredited school. And I had teachers, they had their goals and their reason for teaching. And their goal was to teach us how to work with lawyers and know what questions to ask them so that we can better help them. My goal was to learn how to help lawyers, but at the same time, learn how to think like a lawyer. So I went above and beyond, and I had my own books that I would buy and add to the coursework so that I am actually learning substance versus substantive versus procedural. So paralegals are more procedural and lawyers are more substantive, and I wanted to get a full grasp of what that was about. So I believe that I was doing deep learning when I was in the paralegal program. Anyways, I want to close with sharing some books that have helped me and my son in our journey towards deep learning and reading and writing and arithmetic, and really getting down the basics so that this deep learning can happen. So here are my 7 tips to deeper learning, to recap, and what you need to do in order for schooling in this crazy times work. Number 1, I don't agree that you have to build stronger relationships. 1, you need to build a stronger relationship between parents and teachers. You need to put reading at the forefront when developing a curriculum. You need to give parents more autonomy over teaching your students what they need to learn. You need a Marie Kondo school priorities. Get rid of what isn't essential for parents. And you need to bring the parents into the skill building along with their students, and they need to see the teacher teach the students. Teachers need to encourage students while teaching parents how to teach. Strengthen connections with families and students. Be flexible and willing to change time, space, and structure to meet parents' needs. Ground instruction on parent lessons. Build bonds with parents. Bring back the parents into educating students, and you're gonna freaking give them deep learning. The parents know how to do this. They've got this. So that's my tips. I hope you go visit my website and go buy some books. Thanks. And also, I have a drive. So if you want to give credit to that drive, my company's donating 100% of the proceeds to an organization here in Denver so that they can feed families who are in need and are struggling with poverty and on the street. Thank you.